Hi,
Um,
Genevieve.
Hi, nice to see you.
It's nice to see you too. We haven't talked in a long time. I think the last time I talked to you, you were doing a film called The Dry.
Right. Yes, I remember talking to you about that.
I love this. And I was trying so hard not to ask you about Star Wars during that particular junket. I'm like, I don't want to get in trouble. And now I can talk to you all I want. I'm so excited.
Oh, it's great to see you again.
It's great to be seen. It is great to be. So let's talk about how do you feel about your character's story being extended into a series? Because it's one thing to do a film and have a character, but then to have the whole character's beginnings and journey start throughout a series is a completely different thing. It gives you so much more room to play.
Yes, well, she's been an important figure within the Star Wars world in many different iterations, but they are kind of, in each time, they are kind of moments. They are important moments. She's often sending someone off on a mission or working behind the scenes to carve something. This is the first time that we get to see her not just as that leader, not just as a political figure, but as a woman. We get to meet her both in a professional life and a private life. We get to see who she really is. And I think I agree with you. What's wonderful is that long form narrative allows us the space and the time to do that. We just have the time that cinema just doesn't have.
Yes, it doesn't. And I'm so excited. I can't wait. I'm so yummy. But I like what I've seen thus far. I'm liking that we see her be a little softer than we're used to seeing her, just a little in some spots. We see a little softness of her, and I really enjoy that. How exciting is that for you to be able to show that side and be unapologetic about it?
I think it's really important. And I'm so grateful for the opportunity to do this for her, for this character who I'm always respectful that George Lucas created a female leader of the Rebel Alliance back in the 1980s. What's wonderful now is that I have the opportunity for the first time to play her not just as this pillar of the rebellion or this statue, but to be able to carve her out, to be able to kind of see her more fallible, more human than we've ever seen her before, to see her have to struggle for things not to be simple, for things to be beautifully human, to be hard. You know, if she has been a senator from the time she was 16 years old, what is that like? What does that mean your life has been? And while we know she grows to be this very important female leader within the rebellion, was it always like that? Is it or as we know in life, it's not always the selfie moment. There are times behind the scene where it's dark, it's gritty, it's gray, it's ugly. We have partners we don't agree with. We have homes, we have fights, we have, she's in a workplace environment where she's a very lonely, isolated voice. What is that like? And I don't think we've ever seen that before. And I'm thrilled for us all now to get to perhaps color her in a little bit in a way that might influence how we then see those moments that we've already filmed.
You're absolutely right. We haven't seen that before. That's why I wanted to spend the first half of my time with you talking about that, because I think it is important. We very rarely see strong women. We have seen strong women in the Star Wars franchise, but we never see them get delved into this deep within the process. So I just wanted to give that some time and deal with that, because I think that's important for people to know. And especially with me being a woman critic, it's important to know. So I wanted to give that its due diligence. You know what I mean?
Yes, because I think it's important for us all to be honest about the fact that you can be a strong woman and be fragile all at once.
Exactly. We can do it all. There's no shame and I'm stealing that life is not a selfie moment. I am so stealing that. I'm stealing that, Genevieve. That is my new mantra. I'm telling you right now. When was the first time that you saw any Star Wars film and how did that make you feel?
I believe, and I could be wrong because memory plays tricks on us, right? But
Right.
I think the first Star Wars film I saw was Return of the Jedi. And I remember Carrie Fisher as Princess Leia. I remember her in those trousers with the gun on her hip, fighting, being a collaborator and a leader all at once, being a brilliant woman, being feminine and masculine in the same moment, being human and being a great leader. And obviously, as a young girl, she was everything you want to be.
She clearly made an impact on you because look at you now. And closing it out, we laid to rest the Queen Mother today. And I just wanted to get your feelings about her passing and what you feel like the future of the monarchy may be.
Queen Elizabeth II was clearly for all of England and how people who love her around the world see her as a woman who was devoted to her job and her people and to what she believed in.
Genevieve, it is always a pleasure to speak to you. Thank you for such wonderfully thought out and respectful answers. I'm looking forward to the next time we get to chat. It's always a pleasure.
So lovely to see you again.
Lovely to see you too. Bye-bye.